Alright guys, so what we're going to do is we are going to go over our answers for the video here. Here are the answers to the questions. So what I want you to do is I want you to go through these, and here are the answers. If you missed them, then I want you to get out a colored pen and I want you to do the corrections to your homework with me. Okay? If you didn't miss any, then you can go on to the next video. Alright, so homework from yesterday. Alright, so number 1. So we're going to go ahead and write out number 1 here. So you're going to see here that we have the negative 6x, and I'm going to circle that there so that I know what I'm trying to move away. Remember that you're trying to isolate the variable there, so we need to move that 3 over to the 15, and we're going to add it there because it was negative on the side that it's on, so we have to cancel it. So 15 plus 3 is 18. And then I'm just going to bring the 6x on down. Now, if we look at the operation here between negative 6 and x, that's multiplication. So we have to do the inverse and divide. So we're going to divide both sides by negative 6, and 18 divided by 6 is negative 3. Okay, so pause the video if you need to look at that, or rewind and watch it again. Okay, number 2 here, we're going to write down, again, I'm going to circle the 2x, and you can kind of see here that I'm going to move this 6 over to the 10 to cancel it on the side that it's on. Okay, so then 10 plus 6 you're going to see is 16, and I'm going to bring that 2x straight down into the problem. So again, this is multiplication, so I need to do the opposite here and divide by 2. And then we know that 16 divided by 2 then is 8. Okay, rewind and rewatch this if you need to. Make sure that your correction is in pen. Alright, so the next problem, again, I'm going to write this down here. I'm going to circle my coefficient there, which is negative 6x, my term. Again, I'm going to move away from the x what I can there. So that means I got to move that 5 over and make it a positive 5 to cancel it on the side that it's on. So then I'm going to say 19 plus 5 is 24, and bring that negative 6 down. Now the reason I've drawn the line through the equal sign is because to see that they're opposite sides of the equal sign. That's what you're doing. Remember, if you're going to go across the equal sign, you have to cancel it on the side that it's on. So again, here I'm doing multiplication, so then I'm going to divide by negative 6, and 24 divided by negative 6 is negative 4. So here's our next question. Now, what makes this question a little more difficult is that it's turned around. Some of the students said it doesn't matter what side the equation is on, we're still going to move everything around that x there. So notice again that I circled it, so that's just a visual reminder. It's not mathematical, it's something that I do to help me see what it is that I need to move or can move. So I'm going to move the negative 10 over. Remember, to move the negative 10, it needs to become a positive 10, and you got to do that on both sides. So then if I say 14 plus 10, that's going to get me 24, and I'm bringing down that negative 6x. Don't lose the negative. So again, you're saying negative 6x or negative 6 times x, so you need to divide both sides by negative 6, and 24 divided by negative 6 is negative 4. Okay, here is the next one. So again, I've drawn my wall here, and circling the negative 3x. I need to move the 9 over, so I'm going to make that a negative 9. Now, be careful with signs here. A negative 12 minus 9. Remember, they're the same sign, so we add them. It's like you lost 12 and you lost 9 more. So that would be negative 21. I'm going to bring down that negative 3x here. Again, that's going to be multiplication. So then I need to divide both sides by negative 3 to isolate that x. So the negative 21 divided by negative 3, remember that a negative divided by negative would make that a positive 7. Okay, so here I want you to pause and go back if you need to do any more corrections or rewatch. You can always rewatch this video if you're struggling with a two-step equation. So if you've watched this and you've done your corrections, then you need to go on to the next video.